Hello, let's talk about your next programming assignment. In Chapter 4, you are doing number 12 on page 108 in your textbook. And you'll see me move between screens, but the screen I'm going to work with you on is about the algorithm. Algorithms should always be done before the program. They help you think through the process of the program before you start coding. So let's talk about number 12. The manager of Fish Haven wants a program that displays the number of gallons of water a rectangular aquarium holds, given the aquarium's length, width, and height in inches. So, and then it tells you how many cubic inches there are in a gallon. So the first thing you need to remember is you're going to do a conversion. So keep that in mind. So you're going to put the program purpose in. Please type this in your sheet. To display number of gallons of water Okay, that's basically it. Now you need to think about what's input, output, and what we might need that's not entered or displayed. So with the output, we know is going to be number of gallons of water, right? Well, let's go ahead and give it a name. Let's call it gallons. The description of this is gallons of water in aquarium. And let's think about the data type for this. This could have decimals in it. I know that by looking at some of the numbers they give you for desk checking. So that's going to mean we're going to do a double data type, which means our C++ instruction to declare this will be double gallons, and it should be lowercase. I won't count off our uppercase here just because that's what Word does. And we're going to initialize it to 0.0. All right, so what do we get for input? So we're going to get length, width, right, and height. And we know this, did I spell that wrong? H-E-I-G-H-T. These will be inches. Data type, we can see they can be decimal, so we're going to have to make them double. I forget my typing today. All right. All right, what does the C++ instruction look like? Again, it's double, and it would be lowercase when you type it in. .0 semicolon, and then we would go to the next line. And the next line. All right, so we have that. So now we need to think, and I might have to come back to processing item. Let's go down and think in the algorithm. Now, you know I usually like to use my boxes. So let's go up here and let's insert a shape. And you can write this out. You don't have to do it. But I'm going to use some shapes here just because it's going to help me think. So I'm going to have the first shape, and I need it to be white because it's just easier. And in the shape, I'm going to write, let's see, I've got to put a, here we go. Let me put the text. All right, let me cut that out and let me go back. Let me insert a shape. Let me go down here. I want a flowchart symbol. Here we go. I'm going to put it here. I don't want it to be blue. Again, I'm going to flip it over to be white. And I do need to type in it, and I want to type enter. So what do we know we're going to enter? We know they're going to enter the length, and I'm just going to keep it a little simple. Enter width, enter height. Right? 3 things I need to get in. So I'm going to leave them there in that box a minute, like so. All right. Then I'm going to need a box. So let's go back and do our shape again. Again, you can type this. I like to do the boxes so I can move them around. All right. So and I've told you this before. We know in general in your programs you're going to have enter some things, calculate some things, and display some things. So then we need to calculate. Right? So we need to calculate the gallons. So how do we do that? Well, we're going to have to multiply length times width times length times width times height. But that's in inches. So we have to then divide by 231 because that's the number of inches in a gallon, right? So then I'm going to do that after I do enter that. I'm going to enter, I'm going to calculate, and then I need a box. Let me go back and insert myself one more box. Because in this box I need to display the gallons. So, and normally that would go here. So I have them in order. Again, you don't have to, you could type this all out. It doesn't have to be like this. This helps me. I can move things around. So I'm going to enter length, width, and height through the user wheel. I can then calculate this. This is the formula in case you didn't know it. And then I can display the gallons. So this is sort of what you would do. And I'm going to save this up. I keep things. You should save your flowcharts too. This is what I have to do at school, so you probably don't have to do that part to put something up on your OneDrive. So I'm going to do chapter 4, program 12, algorithm. All right, and that should get you started on that. So then I'll do one to get you started on the program, okay?